This video chart presentation of CDXS Inc. It's a NASDAQ global market stock trading our ticker CDXS. Running some scans this morning, I ran across this chart. Immediately it jumped out at me because of bouncing off this $2 mark on 4 occasions in 9 months, including this one bounce last August and September where stock price nearly doubled. Now the latest bounces haven't been anywhere near that magnitude, but they're still about 30%. So with it hitting the bottom again last week and then wrapping up Friday up over 5%, so I'm going to keep on radar to see if it's going to go up and challenge top side of that channel again. Now, as always, we're just looking for similarities in pattern. The MACD looking like it's going to drop a bullish cross again, as judged by the histogram bars moving back towards zero. In the bigger picture, generally making higher lows for the MACD, but still putting itself into a wedge. So not really getting too terribly much in there. Still a lot of indecision going on because of the channel. I'm just looking for the bullish cross now at this point, and I'll pay close attention to that resistance point should the trend shift back into bullishness and make that move upward. ADX is down low below 20, but the positive and negative DIs are in the proper position for a reversal and looking like they're starting to change direction. MFIs down low, not even showing really a strong turn at this point. I'll certainly want to see them back above 50, but we're only one day into a bounce off of that support level, so it's not surprising we're not getting a big rotation. Accumulation distribution right down near that base level it wants to bounce off of. Jake and money flow, slightest hints of starting to move back towards zero, even though right now selling pressure is dominant over the last 20 periods. But of course over that time, that's when the stock price has fallen from the high part of that channel back down to the bottom. CCI climbing back through negative 100 and making a higher low. Again, a very early on sign of potential reversal. Similarly with the full stow, a little bit of a higher low, trying to come out of oversold territory. And the trick's a lagging indicator of trend. Just not going to get anything from this really at this point, because even with the charts looking like they're potentially going to bounce off of that support level, the TRIX just moves too slowly. It's not going to give signs of that turn yet. RSIs, as I always look for, I'll be looking for them to break back through 50, show some bullish momentum coming into the play. Similar as right through there when they made the move, right through there when they came off the $2.10 mark. And of course it was lagging behind a little bit. But right through that area, you can see the rest of the move that was made when they broke through. And that's the type of thing I'm looking for again. See them break through 50. It's a signal of bullish momentum coming into the play if that happens. Now this really all lives and dies by holding this bottom support right there at $2. If it falls through it, to me it's just a walk away from it type of idea. I'm not making a recommendation, but the general rule of technical analysis is buy on support. So I'd be looking for increases in volume as technical traders abide by that rule. It's a very thinly traded stock. You can see only 50,000 shares traded on Friday, and that's perhaps even a little bit below average. I'd like to see some of these stronger days where it's getting up into the at least 400,000 or 500,000 share mark to show people are seeing it as a buying opportunity. Now, all that aside, I think it'll run into a little bit of resistance right through this $1.30 area. Probably runs right down to $1.25 and challenging that 50-day moving average. But the primary source of resistance is going to come in at 266. And closing at 214, that's still a little over 50-cent upside to that resistance point. And if it breaks out, I wouldn't be looking for more resistance again until up near $3.10. And then again all the way up at the old highs at that 380 mark. But none of that's really in my sights at this point. I'm always looking for charts that are in nice positions on support. And right now this one is. So to me, it's a nice chart to start the week out. And we'll just follow along and see how this chart performs. As always, it's merely my interpretation of the CDXS chart. Thank you for watching and trade smart.